delayed the last council meeting, so I wasn't able to get here right on time. I had hoped to get recognized at visitor presentations. I was waiting for the mayor to finish his speech before I got up, and it was time too late. But one of the things that I had brought up to Mr. Rosbach after the meeting and to Mr. All, and they had indicated that they would share this with the rest of the council, and I hope they have. But one of the ideas that I had gotten, because North St. Paul had recently put up a statue in honor of their police officer who was killed in the line of duty. One of the ideas I got so that we can honor our Sergeant Joe Bergeron is that perhaps we could name our community center in honor of Sergeant Joe Bergeron. So I'd like to share that with the council as an idea that I think might have resonance with the community and I think would be very fitting. Also, I was wondering, is there any update with regard to the movement at the tourist cabin site?
At the what site?
Shores.
None that I'm aware of.
Is there any
Things
movement?
are progressing as they should. We've got no updates.
Okay. So one of the things that I wanted to just to follow up, because I watched an older council meeting when you were going through the tax increment financing, and I was looking at that application, and it said that the land acquisition that the numbers were based on was $3 million. Is that correct?
Does anybody have the answer to that?
I don't have it with me now.
Okay. Well, the application's right here, and I got a copy of it from the packet, and this is the agenda item H1. Anyway, the issue that I was wondering then is that how could a land acquisition be calculated at being $3 million when, again, the property value with Ramsey County is 1.6, and the property, the note with Highland Bank that was assigned is 2.4. What bank in this market is going to be able to give a developer that money for $3 million when the property value doesn't have the value that they're saying that it's going to, that they're asking you to put in the calculation for looking at TIF? And keep in mind, the other issue that it says on the application is that it indicates that the architecture and engineering fees will be $350,000. And I know that previously I had provided information to the council with regard to the settlement agreement between Rand Development, Albert Miller, and the architect, is that actually their contract is for $200,000. So there's a difference between what the TIF application says and what the documents that are a public record say. And so I think that that's important to consider if they come back before you and ask for some kind of modification to that tax increment financing. Also keep in mind that Highland Bank, I don't know if any of you looked at bank rate to see where they rank in the banking scheme of stability or not. Did any of you do that? Okay. So the thing is that if you're going to be doing business with the bank, I think it's important to look at the financial stability of who it is that you're doing business with. And on a scale of 1 to 5 at bank rate, Highland Bank has 2 stars, with 5 being the highest. Another thing is that I heard a little bit of the workshop this evening with regard to the Citizens Forum. And I'm very disappointed that the citizens do not have the ability after the first of the year of going to the Citizens Forum once a month. Because, you know, the Mayor's Forum, which is what it was when Mary Gary Bastian started that, it was an opportunity for citizens to meet with their mayor and discuss the issues that were important to the citizens, not the other way around. And I think it's important to lose that. That's part of our history here. I understand that there's openings on various commissions, the historic, on the Business Advisory Commission, and which other ones?
The Environmental Commission has some openings, doesn't it, or no?
And the Planning Commission, I think.
Planning Commission?
Okay, Good, because I just want to let you know, I have a little free time, and I'm thinking about applying again. Because I've applied to several already positions in the past. I haven't been selected yet, but I'm hopeful that eventually I'll be successful. The other thing is I wanted to confirm, now on October 4th workshop, are we still going to be discussing organized trash collection?
We don't have a workshop, we have a special meeting, and that's the only agenda item.
Okay, so that is still scheduled then?
Yep.
Okay, very good. And also, I
And
had
Diana,
signed up.
you're kind of pressing the limit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me express my viewpoints. And I do want to say that I had signed up for talking about recycling, but I was discouraged to hear you say that you didn't want to open up the floor for citizens. So sorry about that, because I had a couple of comments. Thank you.
Actually, I said I didn't want to open it up to the companies, but that's all right. Are you going to get up, Bob?